رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي واجعل لي وزيرا من أهلي. What I want to share with you now is, as always, comparing two verses, but what I'll share with you will look like an apparent contradiction, but in fact, looking at it deeply will reveal the beauty of the Qur'an. The two verses, first is chapter number 2, Surah Baqarah, verse 2, which says, that book, ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابِ, that book, there is no doubt, there is guidance for the God conscious, al-muttaqeen. However, Surah Isra, which is way ahead in the Qur'an, chapter number 17, verse 9 says, this Qur'an, indeed this Qur'an guides to that which is most straight. The beauty, the difference that I want you to notice is that in one place, in Surah Baqarah, the Qur'an is mentioned as something that is far away. It says, that book, ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابِ. In Surah Isra, Qur'an is mentioned as something that is close to us. This Qur'an, ha inna hadha al-Qur'an, this Qur'an. So the question is, it looks like the author of the Qur'an is confused whether the Qur'an is close to us or whether the Qur'an is far away from us, right? And this is the beauty. Let's see why. In Surah Baqarah, it's talking about that book, there is no doubt in it, there is guidance. SubhanAllah. This is showing the grand status of the Qur'an. It's the fact that there is no doubt in it. It is a book that cannot be produced by human beings. It's showing the great and grand status of the Quran. To show that status, it's using dhalika. Dhalika is a pronoun for something that is far away. It's showing the great status of the Quran way above us, right? No doubt. There's no doubt. It's free from doubt, showing its grand status. But Surah Al-Isra, it's saying, indeed, this Quran guides to that. It's actually actively guiding us right now. So we need that to be close to us. We need guidance to actively guide us. So subhanAllah, it says this Quran. SubhanAllah, look at the linguistic beauty. When it's about showing the great status of the Quran, it says that Quran, meaning that great Quran that has no doubt. But when it's giving guidance, it's saying it's close to you. You can read it, take guidance for it. SubhanAllah, look at this beauty. And not just that. If you see, it says ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابِ. Here it's saying al-kitab. Kataba yaktubu in Arabic means something that is written. And it is great status, meaning human beings cannot even come up and write something like this. However, in Surah Isra, it says, هذا القرآن. Quran is something, قرأ يقرأ means to read something. And when it comes to recitation or reciting it, that's our need. We constantly recite it. So it's very close to us, subhanAllah. And also, the fact that it guides us, يهدي للتي هي أقوم. It's actively guiding us, and it gives good tidings, yubashiru. So it has to be close to us, meaning it's actively giving you good news. But here it's saying there is no doubt, so it has a great status. It is free from all doubts, and it is a guidance for the God conscious, meaning who are aware of God, muttaqeen, who protect themselves from the anger of God. Again, it's a word that has the meaning of distancing yourself or being conscious or staying away from the anger of God, etc. Right? Again, a distancing. Subhanallah. And one more thing. You see here it says it's guides, meaning it's actively guiding. It has to be close to you. But in Surah Baqarah it says it is a guidance, meaning as a guidance itself, it is something of the highest degree. The guidance itself as a noun, subhanAllah. So many differences, but the main thing that you notice is a book that is free from doubts. It is way above any doubt, and it is a book that can only be written by God, not by human. But this is a book, is Qur'an that is being actively recited, and that's close to you if you want to seek guidance. It's really close to you, subhanAllah. One showing the status of the Qur'an, that book, and one showing the Qur'an's active role in your life. This Qur'an, subhanallah. And by the way, I searched this term, هذا القرآن, this Qur'an, and this term, ذلك الكتاب, that book, and I realized that the entire Qur'an, when it comes to saying هذا القرآن, you see over here, هذا القرآن, let me change this to English. Every time it says هذا القرآن, the entire Quran, it never says ذَلِكَ الْقُرْآن. It never says that Quran. It always says this Quran, هذا القرآن, هذا القرآن. Every time I've searched, it says هذا القرآن. Only once does it say ذَلِكَ الْكِتَاب, and it says it with kitab, it uses ذَلِكَ. SubhanAllah, because when it comes to the Quran, the recitation, it's always close to us. SubhanAllah. So may God give us complete conviction in the Quran. Something that seemed to be a apparent contradiction is in fact something that brings out the beauty of the Quran. So may God give us complete conviction in the Quran, that book, and this Quran. indeed this Quran. May God give us complete conviction in the Quran as the word of God. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.